Hello everyone, this is Nathan Bryan from the Digital Monkey School, and this is lecture number 8 of the beginner's class to Maya animation. If you remember from our last class, we had a ball bounce that we were working on, and we got it bouncing up and down. Now we want to get it bouncing in a direction. We're just going to take this exact same ball with the exact same bounce and move it off in one direction. Okay, and the direction we want to move it will be in the Z direction. I'm clicking spacebar to switch between the screens. We're going to select translateZ in our graph editor. We can see our translateZ is a straight line with a bunch of dots. That's because our ball is not moving in any direction except for the translateY. We're going to go ahead and delete all the keys between the first and the lasts. And we're going to move the last key to the end of our animation. You can see every time I move it, the key down here is moving as well. I'm going to move it all the way to the last frame, right there. And we're going to move it into the negative Z direction. And you can sort of see that this frame that we're currently on, the last frame, is moving as well. We're going to move it somewhere out here. We're going to go ahead and hit play. If it's a little bit too much, then go ahead and pull it back. Okay, so it looks pretty good, but it's a pretty, straightforward animation. We want it to start off at a certain speed and then slow down as it comes to the end to the point where it's almost at a stop. So we're going to take this last frame here. We're going to grab one of the arms of the tangent and we're going to drag it down. So you can sort of see it comes to a slow and eventual stop here. Now this gets us close to having it flat. If we wanted to get it actually flat, we can grab the key and hit our flat tangent right here. And try it out. Okay, so it eventually comes to a stop. We may want to have it stop at a different speed. We may want it to start off moving a little faster. We can change the beginning key here. And you can just sort of play around with it. Like maybe you want it to roll back into position a little bit. You can copy this key here so that you have a regular spline tangent at the end here that's moving in the opposite direction. So you can see it's going a nice smooth direction and it goes under and then back over. That's sort of the curve right there. So now it should go a little bit further and then come back a little. Now as I can see just by looking at it, the bounce is a little slow. So I'm going to go ahead and select all the keys of it and drag that back. Right click on it and hit snap. So now when I hit play, the bounce should be a little bit more lively and realistic. If I need to edit the speed even more, I can select a group of these keys and make them a little faster. Hit snap. This is moving a little too fast. We can, move it around a little bit as well, holding down Shift, dragging, and then pulling these from the center two arrows. Hit play. And just kind of play around with it for a while until it begins to feel right. You may want to go back to your initial reference and try either bouncing the ball with a timer or using your iPhone app or whatever's needed. Go ahead and just play around with it. Animation is supposed to be fun. If you want, you can get a little bit of personality into it. One of my previous ball bounces had it being kicked around by little boots, and so just go ahead and have fun with it. I hope to see some interesting ball bounces out there. Have a great day.